What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, Matt Stingray. Thanks for checking in to the Rock the Watch channel. Guys, today we are going to take a look at the BOLDR Field Medic Camo Green. It's a cool little watch. But before we do that, quick wristwatch check. What am I rocking today? Today I'm rocking my Citizen ProMaster Fugu. So let's flip this camera around and take a look at the BOLDR Field Medic Camo Green. And let's rock this watch. All right, guys, so here it is, the BOLDR Field Medic with the Camo Green dial. So let's zoom in on this sucker, see if we can get this dial. It's really cool, man. It's like a subdued camouflage type of dealio. A couple of subdials. Let's just take a look at this watch for a minute. It's really cool. I'm digging the dial, man. So let's get into the specs and features of this watch. This watch is a 38 millimeter case. It is 12 millimeters thick. However, if you measure it with a supplied NATO strap, which is how you're going to wear this watch, it is 16 millimeters thick. Now I know you could do single pass through, you can buy single pass through, you can buy different straps and it'll bring it all the way down to that 12. But when you purchase it and if you wear it on supplied NATO, it will be 16 millimeters thick, which I think is relevant because that is the actual dimension of the way it wears on the strap. It is 44 millimeters lug to lug, which as you can see, it does have drilled lugs, which makes it easier to change the pins out. I dig that. It has 20 millimeter lug width. It is powered by the VK64 Mecha Quartz. All right. It has a solid titanium case. Everything's titanium on here. 200 meters of water resistance. It has a dead flat sapphire crystal with AR coating on it. I don't know if I'm catching that. It looks like it is. It has a 3 o'clock signed screw down crown. Okay. Date complication at the 6 o'clock. And this operates like a standard chronograph, guys. Hit the top button, start the chronograph hand, hit it again, stop it, hit the bottom one, boom, returns. Shoots right back to the 12. Now, this one is a little bit different. So I was on the BOLDR website and checking these out, and the BOLDR Field Medic apparently is not a new watch, but this dial color and setup with the green NATO and the coordinating, because you got to coordinate, dial is new. So let me go ahead and take a look at the zoom in on this dial here to take a look at it. Now, as you can see, it says graduated for 30 pulsations, graduated for 5 respirations. According to their website, this was developed for like healthcare workers, paramedics, medics, stuff like that, which is why it's called the Field Medic, hint hint. And it has, as you can see, it has a pulsometer and a respiratory scale on the outside. Now, I am not a medical professional, nor do I claim to be, but I did play one on TV. Psych. I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night. But so apparently you hit the button, follow the thing, do some stuff, take some breaths, yada yada, do some math, and you'll figure it out. Now, they all have modern day medical equipment to measure all that stuff much more accurately, but I can see where this could be a cool backup to that in case that modern day technology goes down and you got nothing else, and you got a patient and you got to check their pulse and you got to check their respiratory. I guess that's breaths per minute, or maybe, you know, if anybody is in the medical field, they know, leave a comment down below, let me know. But it's a really busy dial. Is it any busier than, let's say, one of those Citizen Nighthawks or the Breitling Navitimer? No, that stuff's crazy with numbers. I don't know how anybody reads that stuff. However, this one is cool, and I'm glad it has a kind of a actual real world usage, although much like dive watches, divers use dive computers, but the watch could be a good backup to your dive computer or your medical equipment if it goes down. Now, as you can see, at the 3 o'clock, we have a 24-hour subdial. Over here at the 9 o'clock, we have a 60-minute subdial for timing of the chronometer. And there is a date at the 6 o'clock. BOLDR at the 12, Venture Field Medic at the 6. Let's look at the back of the case, which it does have a solid screwed down titanium case. And there's the medical little sign there that you see on ambulances and all kinds of other stuff. It's pretty cool. BOLDR Field Medic chronograph, titanium, VK64 mecha quartz, 200 meters or 20 atmospheres, I'm sorry, sapphire. And this is pretty standard NATO strap. Again, though, I do dig that they matched. Now, I don't know if this is actual titanium. If these are, I couldn't find anything about that. If anybody knows, shoot me a comment down below. But if not, it looks like it might be PVD coated to match, which I dig the fact that they matched it. That's very cool. So what are my problems with this? Let's do this. What are some of my issues with this watch? Well, I'm not the biggest fan of field watches, and typically because they're really small. And as you can see, so here's my Citizen Fugu. That's a 40 millimeter watch. This one's smaller. 40's pushing about the bottom that I like to go, the smallest I like to go with my wrist. 7.5 inch wrist. 40's about as small as I like to go. 38 is just way too small for me. I mean, I can rock it. Trust me, I could rock anything. It just feels a little bit too small. Makes it harder to read. Hey, let's be honest. The smaller they are, the harder they are to read. Okay, so let's see what this looks like on the wrist. So there it is. Yeah, see, it looks really small on my wrist, man. I just can't. I just have a problem rolling like that. But let's see what the Loom looks like. Let's get a Loom shot of this bad boy. Let me hit it up with some UV. Get a Loom shot. Okay, so there, that's really cool. Looking good, looking good. Zoom in again. Okay, so even it's graduated for 30 pulsations, even that's all loomed. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like I said, I'm not the biggest field watch guy, but it is very well made. It has very good specs and features, and I think they're asking like $299. You might be able to get like a 30% discount off. Go to the website and check these out if that's your thing. It's really cool, man. It's a very well-made watch. It's just a me problem, not the watch problem. So let's flip the camera around and get some final thoughts. All right, guys, so there it is, the BOLDR Field Medic with the camo green dial. Guys, what do you think about BOLDR? What are your opinions about BOLDR? Is this a watch you would be interested in, even though it is geared towards health professionals, medical professionals? Are you still digging the dial color and all the complications and stuff? Guys, I have a problem with these watches. Not the biggest fan of NATO and not a fan of watches this small, but that's a me problem. That's not a problem with this watch. This watch is very well made. I mean, solid titanium, a sapphire crystal with AR, all that kind of stuff. Under 300 bucks for a field watch. It's really a nice watch, especially for that price, guys. It's just not my cup of tea. So guys, if you like that type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And as always, rock that watch.